Bruce Dickinson is considered one of the world's most storied rock stars, from decades spent delivering high-octane performances as the frontman for heavy metal legends Iron Maiden. Bruce has lived an extraordinary life off stage as well and is sharing many stories on stage tonight in Hamilton and this morning on Morning Live. Good morning, Bruce.
Yeah, good morning from, it's a very nice day here in Edmonton, actually.
Yes, but you'll be in Hamilton tonight. Are you flying yourself?
No, everybody asks that. Do you have the 747 with you and all the rest of it? No, there's a very off-color joke about what you should do if you fly things.
Well, this is a morning show,
so we won't go there. I'll tell that one on stage.
Yeah,
a rude show, right? But
I'm sure it is.
So
I'm so impressed with you, though. How many? I mean, you're the only rock star that can land a 747. You're a well-known pilot, and last time we saw you, actually, you were in Hamilton visiting the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum.
I was. I got the hat. Look, there's the hat.
Right there. Yes. Yeah. You're of course, a huge aviation nut, being a pilot, but also the Lancaster in particular. That was the first model you built as a kid?
One of the first models I built, yeah. I also tell a story in there, really cool story during the show about how things, people and things that happen in your childhood end up recurring throughout your life. And my great uncle, who was in the Royal Air Force, ended up being a pretty sort of pivotal figure in my life early on. And I didn't realize that he was still watching me all those years later. So that's a story I told you on the show. It's kind of a cool one.
Yeah. Are you going to have a chance to visit the museum again when you're in town, now that you're in town?
Oh, yeah. I hope so.
So it's an evening with Bruce Dickinson. So this show is in two parts. You share crazy stories from the road, and then you answer some crazy questions in a Q&A.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, share one crazy story.
Share one crazy story.
And keep it clean.
Crazy story or a crazy question?
Well, let's start with a crazy story, and then your craziest question.
Yeah, well, I have got a long list of crazy stories that can come out. There's people ask you, what inspired you to fly, for example. That's a common question, and there is a very good crazy story that goes with it, which also involves our drummer. So, and anything that involves a drummer is guaranteed to be a crazy story. There's a lot of ragging on drummers during the show, I have to say. So if you're of a nervous disposition and you're allergic to drum kits, don't come.
Okay. We are warned. By the way, Iron Maiden coming to our area as well at some point this year?
Yeah, we're coming in October.
Okay.
October or late September. I've got the date somewhere. I had two shows in Toronto.
We'll check the back of your tour jacket.
Yeah, no, two shows in Toronto and one in Ottawa.
Okay. But we got to plug the show tonight. So again, it's at the First Ontario Concert Hall, an evening with Bruce Dickinson, and we'll get the bums and seats and fill it up because.
The thing is, it's like the reactions I've been getting and the reviews and everything else. But the main thing is that I don't think people are going away going, oh, that was a waste of 3 hours of my life.
Oh, no, guaranteed.
Yeah. So
and fans of all ages too.
Well, yeah, but just be careful.
You've got a young fan in our control room. We've got a young fan in our control room, Katie, because she played Iron Maiden on Rock Band Wii. So I mean, you're covering many generations here.
Oh yeah, no, we're like plywood, our fans. I mean, the table just keeps getting thicker every year. We just add another layer. And in fact, that's how they date me now. I mean, they date me like plywood with tree rings. But there you go.
How many rings are there?
I don't know. I don't ask. It's polite.
Yeah. Hey, we got to go, but we'll see you tonight. An evening with Bruce Dickinson, and visit anytime you can. And they'd love to see you at the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum as well. Bruce Dickinson, great to see you.
All right, mate. I'll see you there. Bye.